Hello to my wonderful Yarny YouTube family. I wanted to show you how I work in ends. I have 10 of these. 2 of them I ran out of the Premier anti-pilling cream color. And so I was only able to go around 10 of these. But I have to go around 2 more. So I need to wait until I get my next shipment in for the cream color, which they send every time they send me stuff. But today I'm going to show you how I weave in my ends. I've got a yarn needle, and these are scissors, which I got as a gift from the Pups and Crochet Pot collab. See these scissors? Isn't this cute? It's a kitty cat. And there's a magnet on the back, so you can put him against anything magnetic like, well, I'm thinking my stove or the refrigerator or file cabinet, something like that. So we need to work in all these ends. So here I go. I'm gonna start with the light blue one. And the way I get it to is I fold it over the yarn needle and I squeeze it as I run it over the top, and then I put it in by squeezing it with my fingers. That way it'll just go through. And now let's see here. Okay, that's where it ends. So I'm gonna go through the blues, the dark blues, to get to the light blues, and just go through a few. And it doesn't matter if it goes through the whole thing or if it just breaks the edge, as long as it doesn't show on the front side that I'm doing this, okay? And then I just find it here. I never go back the same way I came. So I find another strand to go under, or partially under. I know Tiffany Hansen says to go through dividing each strand. I just go through 3 times. So that was once, this is twice, and I'm gonna go through again. As long as I can go through the same areas as long as I don't go through the first area under the first loop, just like I did coming out. If that makes any sense. I'll try to show you this time. Okay, this one comes out of here. I will not go just under this one. I will find another one to go under. So I can go under this one, and then I could continue going through all of them that I went under before. Okay, like that. Okay, so that was 3 times, and that should be good. Let me get my scissors out. And now I could clip this one. That was one down. Got a lot more to go. I'm gonna pull it nice and tight so that the square looks good. You want a little hole in there, but not a big hole. So that's the one we're gonna work on next. I run it over, pull it as I'm pulling this so that it makes it nice and tight. And then I squeeze it through the hole. Okay, so this one I will go through this way. As long as it doesn't show on this side. All right. And now I will find another strand to go under over here. Yeah, like that. Like that. And now I'll go under this one. That was 2 of them. So let's continue. I got my light blue ones woven in. Now here's my dark blue ones. I try to stay under the same color that I'm weaving in. So in other words, I won't weave the dark blue in under the cream color because it'll show through, or I think it will. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here and here and this one and that one. And then I will go through another loop, different one, and go back that way, and I'll go back the other way, finding a different loop to go under to start it. And I could trim that one off. And I've got one more dark blue. They call this indigo. Weaving in ends is my least favorite part of crocheting. But it's got to get done if you want to give something as a gift. It makes it look nice. So and I will find another one, different one to go under. on the back side so it doesn't show through on the front side, like that. Then I go under over here. Oh, wait, where's that one coming from? Yeah, we want to go under a different loop. And I try to get it close enough so that you don't see ends when you come out the back side, but not so close that you cut the other yarn. This one I ended up messing up and cutting it before the last round, so I had to retie it. So I've got 4 cream colored ends to work in. So here we go with number 1. And every now and then I was doing that, not realizing that there were 2 rounds of the cream color here at the end. And I don't think that's far enough, so I'm going to go a little farther down to where I could go under all these stitches. As most of you know, I was in a big wreck when I was a kid, and I still shake from it. So that's why I shake. Big wreck, nerve damage, that type of thing. So I go this way, but I don't let it stop me from crocheting. It's what I enjoy doing. So now I've got to go back the other way again. Oh, that one didn't go through. Gotta try it again. And since this one is so short, normally I like to keep my ends longer so it's easier to weave in ends. But this one is shorter than what I like. So there, pull that out a little bit so there's that one. And I like to trim them off as I go, as I weave them in. That way I know which ones have to be woven in still. I hope this has been a helpful video on weaving in ends for you. Going through this one will be good because that went through the other loop here. Just make sure I'm not going through the front side when I weave in my ends. go through this one. See, that one's nice and long, that end, so it makes it easier to weave in ends. Let's see here. Well, unfortunately, I need to go through some of these up here because I don't want it to go through where there's a blank space. So I want to go through the stitches up here, and then I could come back down towards there. And I still don't think I've gone far enough. As long as it doesn't show on the front side, I'm okay. Right? So I'm gonna go up this way. And then I'm gonna come in these. And I'll go through these up here. And I'll go around the other side. And rather than go through under this one where this one comes out, I'll go under this loop in front. And then I'll go under this loop here because I didn't go under that loop yet. And go under that one and this too. And then that one's done. Now I've got this one, it's short. I don't like short ends, but I'll work it out. And if you want, I'll show you how to do it. Because I put this through here first, however far I want to take it. And then I work on putting it through the eye of the needle. So then I pull it out that way. And then I find the other way where I want it to go in. Since I can't go in through this hole where that one came out of, I'll go through this one and that one and this one and where else? I can go through that and that. And then I'll work in, put it through the eye of the needle, and I'll pull that through. And I'll do it one more time. I stretch it out, making sure that it's not gonna tug at where the yarn is coming out of, so it'll allow the piece to lay flat still. Turn it over. Oop, I gotta do this first. And let's see. We're gonna go under this loop and that loop. And maybe under this loop and that loop. And then we'll weave this through. And then pull the yarn. And then I'll take this and my scissors and I'll tug on it a little bit to separate it from the fabric. And there we go. Now I have 9 more to go. But I think I've given you enough of a tutorial right now so that you know how to weave in ends. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.